Hi everyone, Gabi here. I'm a master NLP practitioner, an EFT coach, and a law of assumption coach here at Create Your Future. And you and I meet every week as we dive deep into the law of assumption to figure out how to make it work best for you so that you can get your desires. Really quickly, before I get started, we are still giving away a free course on how to identify and get rid of your blocks. You can find that in the description box below. I am also available for one-on-one coaching if you are looking for some support, some individualized help, a plan to move you forward, help you identify some of your blocks, and teach you the best way to maximize the law of assumption in order for you to get exactly what you want. Please book a one-on-one session with me. That is in the description box below. I currently also am offering a limitless love SP meditation that takes you straight into the alpha state and really brings you into that universal vending machine that I talk about all the time in my videos, where you can press the button and basically order up exactly what you're looking for in your relationship. I've had so many clients that have had success with this, not just with communication from their SP. They've had brand new SPs coming in with beautiful relationships. They've had SPs returning from their lives. They've had third parties removed and their SP showing up for them. And some of my clients have even gotten engaged and have gotten married. So please check that out. That is in the description box below. Okay, this week's video. Bear with me for 1 second because I typed up my notes this time. Today, we're going to dive into more of Neville Goddard's teachings, specifically the idea of everyone as you pushed out. Okay. Reason why I'm spending quite a bit of time on everyone as you pushed out and thought transmission is because these concepts really can seem complex and confusing, but I want to unpack them thoroughly with you. Okay. So let's get started. All right. So Neville Goddard, one of the greatest teachers about the law of assumption, taught his students or pupils that your experience of reality is shaped by your assumptions and beliefs solely. Okay. The phrase everyone as you pushed out means that people, events, and circumstances in your life are reflections of your internal state. Your thoughts, your beliefs, and your assumptions are projected outward into the 3D world. So they come from here outwardly into the 3D world. And then that is what you experience in your human form. Okay. So let me be very clear about this. Your thoughts, beliefs, and assumptions are projected into your 3D reality. Okay. Now, this means your thoughts about who you are in correlation or in respect to others, your thoughts about who other people are in respect to you or relation to you, your thoughts about who other people are in general, your thoughts about what certain behaviors that happen in your world around you mean, your thoughts about and your beliefs around what is good and what is bad, what is right, what is wrong. All of those and your assumptions project out into the 3D to create your reality. Okay. Similarly, thought transmission is the concept that your thoughts influence others. Essentially, the thoughts that you hold about others can affect their behavior and the way they interact with you. Okay. So this is the core component of everyone as you pushed out is thought transmission. Where I see confusion with my clients is really in distinguishing the changing appearance of reality from your experiencing of reality. So let me clarify this. Your experience of reality is determined by you, your identity, your assumptions, and your beliefs. This doesn't mean that you have to change the people or events around you. Instead, you change your relationship to them by changing your inner state. Remember, circumstances are always changing, right? So everything, circumstances, conditions in the 3D world, those are always changing. But you experience, or your experience of those circumstances, how you experience in your reality is what you have control over by changing your inner state. So it's not about the external world at all. It's about your inner world, okay? Your identity how you define and dictate your experience, right? So if you stop at a red light in America, Europe, and you decide, gosh, I'm going to be late now that I've stopped at this red light. And if I'm late, that means I'm not getting this. Or if I'm late, that means I'm going to be in trouble. Or if I'm late, that means I'm not going to get the job. Okay. You're making that mean any one of those things. But it's just a red light. It just means stop. Okay. So that's what I mean when I say that your identity and how you define yourself with your beliefs and assumptions dictates your experience. And the appearance and the circumstance of the 3D world are just that. They're just appearance, right? They change as your inner state changes. So as you move from state to state or version to version or reality to reality, your external world changes, your circumstances change as you do. So to truly grasp this, you have to understand that you are the center of your experience. Ultimately, you really need to be thinking about reality as pure awareness, okay? What you may refer to as God or goddess or sentient being or universe or whatever. And really, reality or you is timeless, changeless, it's eternal. You are an expression of the ultimate reality, and you get to determine your experience of it based off of your assumptions and your beliefs. Okay. So when you encounter something you don't want or something undesirable, remember you alone have the power to redefine your experience of it. It's not about changing others, but it's about changing your assumptions and your beliefs, which in turn alters your experience. Changing your assumptions of who you are in relation to that condition, in relation to that circumstance, in relation to that experience changes the way you experience it. Okay. So, for instance, I had a client ask me about experiencing an abusive situation. And if that means that since everyone is you pushed out, that they were the abuser. The answer is no. You are you, and others are others. You can kind of look at it as everyone is an individualized point of consciousness, and your assumptions about yourself influence how others appear and behave in your experience. So, really, the key takeaway is your identity, your assumptions, and your beliefs shape your external reality. And because they shape that, you experience that external reality based off of your identity of self, your assumptions, and your beliefs. And when Neville Goddard said there's no one to change but self, he meant that your experience of reality changes as your inner state changes, as the version of you changes, as your inner reality changes. So let's revisit thought transmission. It's often thought of as sending thoughts to others. In reality, there's only one thought, the thought of you, right? Your intention, you're the only reality. So what we call thought transmission is really you experiencing different perspectives of this one thought that you're having. And you're not influencing others directly. Instead, you're creating your version of them through your thoughts and assumptions. This is why someone might call you when you're thinking of them. You're aligning with the version of them who's calling you. Okay. That's the experience you're digging into because you're thinking of them, right? So you're aligning with the side of that thought. If that thought were a multifaceted coin, right? You're aligning with one of those facets. So to sum it up, really, everyone as you push out means you are experiencing different versions of yourself and others based on who you are internally. And thought transmission means aligning with the thought in your inner reality. Okay. Your inner assumptions and your beliefs shape your reality. Okay. I really want you to take away from this that, sorry about that. I don't know why Google was asking me that. But I really want you to take away from this that you are the center of your reality. Okay. You are the center of your universe. You are the center of your reality. And because you are the center of your experience, because you are the center of your reality, you have the power to redefine your three-dimensional reality by changing your inner world. Embrace this. Try it out. If this resonated with you, please drop a light bulb in the comment section below. Thank you for joining me today. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more of our content. And I cannot wait to see you next week. Happy Thursday. Bye, everyone.